And our second speaker, Dick Brand. Bring one with you. Bring one with you, Dick Brand.
Dick had been in Postmasters a long time, but he was no kind of PTA. He wasn't a distinguished Toastmaster. He wasn't a discouraged Toastmaster. He was a BTM, a bitter Toastmaster. He entered a lot of contests. He didn't have a lot of luck. Maybe it was the judges. Maybe not. I had a better speech. Something. Well, Dick had also lost confidence in motivational speeches. The last time he heard someone tell him to conceive, believe, achieve, he thought about his dad. He thought, my dad's motto must have been deceive, conceive, leave. Regardless, Dick decided he would enter one more speech contest. He entered in his club about a year ago. He lost. He lost to a woman named Jane. Kind of ironic, Dick and Jane. He lost to Jane. Jane's speech was called HAS, Heart Attack Survivor. Dick couldn't think why he would lose. His speech was SSDD. Same stuff, different day. Apparently that wasn't good enough. In her speech, Jane had said, every day after her heart attack, after recovery, when she wakes up, she says, "Good morning, God." Dick thought about most mornings and thought that he usually said, "Good God, morning." When Dick went to sleep that night, he was still upset. He thought, if I'd had a heart attack, I could have won that contest. Maybe a breakthrough or something. He had no luck. About midnight, you heard the sound of a gallop. What could that be? He woke up and found himself in a room, a large room, pretty large, with bars on the window and a French flag. He looked through the candle fog. Thought he saw Dr. Smedley at the lectern. Dr. Smedley said, "Welcome to Devil's Island. Club 666. You don't want to be here. We don't want to be here. My friends and I've got two friends. They're here, and our job is basically community service. We encourage a few of you discouraged Toastmasters and a few bitter Toastmasters. We hope to move up. So our speakers today are going to talk to you about being realistic, about having some confidence, and about being persistent. First speaker, Jimmy Hoffa. Jimmy Hoffa said, "You might know me, I ran the Teamsters in the 60s, made a huge union out of it. Did a great job. A lot of people remember me sort of as a magician. It's sort of a disappearing act. Some people think of me when they hear the song, 'Take Me Out to the Ballpark.' You can be modest about some things. There's nothing wrong with that. But to be a leader and a communicator, you've got to have some confidence. I always used to say, what did I say? What I said was, I've got my faults, but being wrong ain't one of them. Next speaker, Al Capone. He made a few mistakes in life also. His speech was about being polite But you gotta be realistic. You gotta let people know you're serious. Al said it. I've always found that you can get more with a kind word and a gun than you can with just a kind word. Third speaker was Dr. Smedley, California, AO. Smedley thought, you might wonder why I'm here. I established this great organization, but it didn't go too well. It took us 49 years to see the light. One final bit of advice, Dick. If you ever are in another speech contest, want to take home a trophy, you best bring one with you. Mr. Toaster.
One minute of silence.